Good evening, my YouTube fans. I hope everybody enjoyed today's weather. Today wasn't as hot as it has been. I certainly enjoyed the weather. I took a walk to Walmart after work and got myself a Brita pitcher to have water so I don't have to go buy bottled water and bottled water. I just pour water in there and it filters it out. It's the same thing as a bottled water, but only it's cheaper to do and cheaper to use. I think it's better to do it that way than to keep on buying jugs and bottles of water. So I really happy with it. I got frustrated because I couldn't figure out how to put the lid on, but then I sat here and figured it out. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure things out. At first, when you're trying to put something new together, it frustrates you, and then you sit and you futz with it to figure it out, and then you finally figure it out, and then you're like, that was easy. But a lot of us do go through that. We get frustrated trying to put things together when it's so easy to do. So I wasn't giving up on it, and I wasn't bringing it back. So I sat here and futzed with it to figure out how to get the filter in right, to get the lid on right. Now that I got the filter in right and the lid on right, I put water in it and put it in my refrigerator to get cold. So I'm waiting for my water to get cold so I can have cold water to drink at any time I want. That way I don't have to keep on going back and forth and spending tons of money on a bottle of water. This is cheaper. All I have to do is replace the filter. And how much does a filter for a Brita pitcher cost? Not much. It's cheaper to do it that way than to keep on buying bottles and bottles and bottles and jugs of bottles of jugs and water. It's easier. Just go and buy yourself a water pitcher and pick out the one that you want, not what somebody else says you should have. I picked out the Brita one because I wanted to try out the Brita water pitcher to see how well it works. It doesn't have one filter. It has two filters on both sides of the filter you put in. As a filter on this side and a filter on this side. And there's grooves that you have to get it into, and then you got to make sure you push it all the way through to where you can see the bottom of the filter through the grooves. That's what I didn't do because I was getting frustrated with it. We all do that. We all get frustrated with things when we got it new and we're trying to put it together, and then we sit and futz with it, and then we figure it out. That's the way life goes, and that's the way the Jewish queen bounces. Goodbye for now.